just say that I would go with the OBAU with the San Francisco in there. Occupy San Francisco Bay Area United, so it's... I'm done.
Yeah, I'd like to say something. I'd just like to throw this in about the Occupy movement, that the revolution, this global revolution that started in Tunisia and went to Egypt and lots of places, Bahrain. It circled the globe. That was in the fall, in the spring, and in the fall, the occupation movement was a continuation of that. And I'd just like to remind you that went back around the globe, and lots of places all over the world called themselves Occupy. There's an Occupy Moscow, but they have another name right now. And so I think I'm just throwing that out there.
Right.
About the word Occupy. Maybe that's off subject.
Yeah, I just want to say that I found my comments in the last round very smart and funny and very convincing, and I totally agree with them.
All right.
You get skipped down.
Yeah. Let's see. We need to keep occupying the name, because I think the movement's changed so much from just the inhabited physical space to basically being a synonym for disobedience to authority in other form. That we're not, that to occupy nowadays means to not do what the man tells you, to not be in a state that we're not welcome or so forth. So we have to keep that. I think the Bay Area United actually does work, in that we're talking about a bigger turf than just our little city. We're talking about creating, connecting our state with people across the Bay, and implying that we want to build a statewide, even a national movement, even a worldwide movement. So let's keep it.
No, he doesn't want to. Okay, so I don't really have, I only wanted to say one more thing about the Wall Street West, that just from a media perspective, that name, meaning a large collaboration of unions, nonprofits, and Occupy groups, was already in the media internationally for 6 weeks heavily. So we would be sort of retaking into a name that is already well known as something sort of else. So that's something we just have to consider.
Can I add one sentence? Also, by the way, we now own OccupySFTV.org and OccupySanFranciscoBayArea.org. But I am not spending any of my time.
Do we own Occupy Wall Street West?
What's that?
Is that a website?
That's already
No, but we know who does. So, personally, I'm not a person who likes labels at all, but I love the label Occupy, because when I'm arguing with my econ teacher, I love to say I'm part of Occupy, not I'm part of no, I'm part of Occupy. Just keeps it simple. You know what I'm talking about. Yada yada yada. Second of all, I'd just like to also point out there's people, and I'm an example of this, who are loyal to both groups, to OSF and OBAU, temporary, whatever.
You could use the French pronunciation, make it OBAU.
OBAU. Yeah, that'd be your OBAU. Anyways, there's people who are loyal to both groups, so we just need to keep that in mind. And I know there's people out there who don't want united. And personally, when it comes to Wall Street West, I think about the people in New York who just might, I don't know, I'm kind of like a cat. I like my space, you know? And there might be people in New York like that go, don't steal our name. I mean, if someone had Occupy Market Street and you're from, I don't know, Wisconsin, I don't know if I'd like that. You can kind of see what I'm going at with that one. But I mean, I do love the point, but I'm like a cat. And just keep in mind though that there are people who also think this is temporary. I'm one of those people. Don't hate me. I'm kind of, I guess, like the little kid messenger. There's one group, the other one, like, what happened? I love you guys, you know? And yeah, you get what my point is.
I mean, I don't want to argue with anybody who got convinced himself from the road.
On what?
What? What?
I'm good. Oh, okay.
Throw somebody first or something?
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
Sure.
like, it doesn't fit.
Well, not four.
Is this OBAU? Can we take a temperature check for OBAU?
Yeah, 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 all right.
Not OBAU?
I don't think we can judge, especially with our such a large number of people away.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think we should. So this is just a discussion tool.
I don't want to decide, I just want to know.
Should we start a stack or no?
I actually have to get going soon, so.
So I'm going to have a Google Doc.
Yeah.
About language change, I think. Is there anybody from any other Bay Area cities here representing their local Occupy? Okay, cool. Then it is
If this answers you, the reason why it started as that was the people who are saying they wanted to come from other areas where they didn't either don't have an Occupy or felt that they didn't fit in, that they fit in here.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that was where the idea came from, of the initial name.
I just wanted to say something. At the very beginning, I was actually happy. I mean, OBAU. So why are we having this discussion if the name was already there?
That was temporary. There was the group.
Oh, okay.
It was provisional. The name's provisional, but I think
So it was supposed to be provisional for 2 days.
personally, I just want to take it if the stomach like consensus and the thing is like, I don't know. I just don't want to have to talk about this for another like half hour, 2 more times in order to end up with OBAU.
So you guys don't want to.
Well, some of us do proposals, that's fine. I don't think they're going to get 90%.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I just, again, normally you would make a mission. How do you know what to name yourselves? I mean, if we end up being pro-violence, and we use volleyballs in all our actions, that should be reflected in our name, right?
But OBAU doesn't pursue that.
You want to talk to that?
I think that was
Yeah, I just, like I was told if we're making a proposal, this isn't, you can't just make an on-the-spot proposal, so this is supposed to be a discussion.
Yeah,
Yeah, no one's
discussion.
making a proposal.
And then we can turn it into a proposal for the next meeting.
Yeah. Does anyone want to make that proposal?
I would say,
Stay OBAU. And yeah, we're probably gonna have to have this discussion again. You're sorry, but yeah.
And can I suggest that we wait on the proposal until we have some kind of Google Doc or other people can have their say and
Yeah, the longer we wait, the more momentum to see what it's saying, but that's fine.
Do we have a Google Docs for the next
okay, how about this? How about I'll throw up a Google Doc for this. We'll all hash it out in the Google Doc, and then in a week there will be a proposal. Is that cool? Is a week good enough to hash it out?
Yeah, like,
I'm going to support Occupy Google Docs at this point.
Yeah, because once it's electronic.
I agree with that.
what's the price?
I think this discussion has reached like a level of
Yeah.
uncomfortability for me.
Yeah, the stack is kind of on like.
Can we end the meeting?
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm so hungry. Sorry.
Do you guys want? All right, temperature check. Who wants to end the meeting?
I agree.
Sure. Go ahead.
Sorry, I came late. Someone was out here from the East Coast several months ago, gave a presentation to the group I was in, talking about what would a revolutionary demand be of the Occupy movement if we were to make demands. And it sent me to refurbish something I've been working on. I have a 12-page paper that might interest some of you, which is entitled So if we are going to make demands, will they be revolutionary demands? It raises some questions, and anyone who's interested, I have a copy. Feedback definitely welcome.
Reminder,
Thank you.
6 o'clock Friday, meeting to discuss the nonviolent in the newspaper, at Starbucks. And reminder, 5 o'clock on Sunday is the strategy direct action meeting. We have to discuss whether we're going to involve ourselves in direct action over the next 2 weeks.
I just don't see the point of like coming to these meetings other than to just
Good job, Mike.
Thanks.
That was fun.
Thanks for streaming.
Yeah, you bet.
Yeah. I to do it, but I just haven't.
No, you look busy there. And what is that? That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's just my battery.
It's your battery, 2 of them, or?
That's 2 of them Velcroed together.
Oh, nice. Good idea. Hey, how do you like mine?
Nice.
Hanging
Hanging
off the hip.
Before everybody disperses, Adora texted me like 3 times to say hi to people who she knows.
Who? Yes, I saw that.
Adora.
I don't know her.
Adora dog.
Well, tell it to the camera.
Yes.
She's watching. Say hi, Adora.
Hi, Adora. I don't know you, but
Hi,
hi
Jen.
anyway.
Who wants to go eat? What is that group? Channel.
Food is a group. This is OccupySFTV on Ustream.
I'm there.
I'm Occupy One Liberty at Twitter, Occupy One Liberty at Gmail. I've been here since the 10th of October, trying to help collaborate, cooperate, coordinate, and get the communication video. Just have like a security detail of video against the police. So, and for actions, and people to work together and communicate that. Yeah, and to communicate that record, communicate with other cities, things like that. So it's kind of a big task that's really something that I haven't been able to accomplish yet.
I was with OccupySF from the first day that they were at 101 Market Street.
Right?
And working on streaming, and it was like herding.
So you got
herding cats.
Market Street started like this, they got there around after they moved from 555, when they went down to the plaza. You can ask Pirate Mike, he would know. Well, you guys started out at 555, went to the plaza, and then to 101?
We spent a night at Union Square before we went to the plaza. What we were doing was we were camping at Justin Herman Plaza and working at the Fed until there was too many people to move back and forth. Then we just started spending a night at the Fed. And then we had too many people and had to put the surplus population into the Justin Herman Plaza, where we've been hanging out all day.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
People are watching.
Good to see you again. How are you doing? And Val, everybody's here. So I think we're gonna go get some food or something. I'm One Liberty, also known as James. For those of you that are watching there on rebroadcast or at home, I've gone solo. I am still collaborating and coordinating with the occupation movement, but I am a solo journalist, and I'm trying to set up a system where we can get more video streams on the stream. So if you want to make donations to help me do that, you can contact me on how to either donate the equipment, and that's OccupyOneLiberty@gmail, or on my Twitter. I recommend the Gmail so you can communicate in open sentences rather than 140 characters. And if you want to make donations, there's links on the Twitter page, the Ustream page, and whatnot. So there's a lot of equipment out there. I'm thinking about $1,000, and that would be for me to use to have a wide angle so that the camera doesn't have to spin back and forth from side to side to get angles. It would be 135 degrees wide, so you would see basically from Mike all the way over to about here. So it would cover the whole crowd. That's one camera that I'm planning on getting.
I keep eating hamburgers like I have been. I'm going to fill that whole thing to watch.
So freaking hungry.
Anyway, we're going to end that. That's the end of OBAU. Temporarily named for now. Yes?
OBAU, Occupy Banks and Universities.
There you go. Nice. That's awesome. She left me hanging. You left me hanging, Banks and University. Oh, I got you. Woohoo! Right on. Thanks. Good job facilitating.
Thank you. It was my first time, so. I'm happy I did well, because I know things can easily get out of hand when you're facilitators. People can make you cry.
I think it was a great meeting, you know?
I think I think
Productive.
We're rocking these like short, productive GAs.
Right.
I think the time limit really has kept things unchaotic. That's the word.
Anyway, so I'm going to sign out. Peace and love, rock and roll, and we'll see you later.
That's why I wanted to reiterate it, because I know